Alright, simple quadratic equations. An equation in which the highest power is 2 is called a quadratic equation. So like x squared equals 5, 3m squared plus 7 equals 10. These ones as well, you can see they all have a highest power of 2 in the letter. Now you might be thinking, why is quadratic a power of 2? Well, don't forget, square, like 9 squared, of course is 81, which means if a square has sides of 9, the area is 81. And of course, squares have 4 sides. So quadratic is squared. Let's solve some questions. So question 1a, solve y squared equals 16. Well, to get y by itself, we have to get rid of that squared. And the opposite of square is to square roots. So y, let's just write this down, so square root, both of them. Y equals, now what's square root of 16? Of course that is 4. Now, there is more to it though. Remember, when you square root something, that means something times itself gives you what's inside. Well, obviously 4 times 4 is 16, but also negative 4 times negative 4 is also 16. So we have a positive or minus answer. So it's not just 4, it's also minus 4 or negative 4. We can actually show that by writing this little symbol here, plus minus 4. So this symbol here combines positive and minus into a single symbol. Okay, part B, p squared equals 65. We're going to square root. Now the square root of 65 is irrational, so I'm going to leave it as plus minus root 65. Part C, divide by 5 first to get rid of this. So divide 5, divide 5. A squared equals, I believe that's 49. So a squared is 49, and then square root. A equals, square root is going to be 7, but you are square rooting, so you must write plus minus. If you don't write plus minus, you actually can lose a whole mark because you're missing an entire solution. So it's not just 7, it's also negative 7. And again, the reason why, 7 times 7 is 49, but also negative 7 times negative 7 is also 49. Okay, part D. 4x squared equals 600, correct to 1 decimal place. So this one we're going to round. Let's firstly divide by 4. X squared is equal to 150. Now square root both sides. X equals plus minus root 150. Go to your calculator. Plus minus 12.2474, blah blah blah. We want 1 decimal place, so cut it off here. We're going to call it 12.2. So plus minus 12.2. Then part E, 3h squared on 5 equals to 26. Let's get rid of the fraction first. Times by 5. 3h squared equals 130. Now divide by 3. That's going to be a weird answer. So let's leave it as 130 on 3. And then square root both sides. So h is plus minus square root of 130 on 3. Okay, so this is called exact form, whereas this one here is rounded. Okay, question 2. Why do we disregard the negative solution when, there's a mistake there, when using Pythagoras' theorem? Well, think about it in a literal sense. Pythagoras is about distance. Can you have a negative distance? Of course the answer is no. So we can just write, we can't have a negative distance, i.e. distance is more than 0.